Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Self Care with Daniela show. And we're doing a mid month check in. I want to see how you are. I want to see, it's already just a little bit halfway through January. I want to see where we've got our goals going for the new year and how we're feeling about it. I'm going to give you some quick tools so that way going into the rest of the year, you know how to instantly kind of realign yourself, reset yourself, and do like a recheck in because we can easily get like overwhelmed, get a little, you know, our head just feels kind of foggy and fuzzy, and things just feel like it's just not going how we planned it. And then we don't do anything and we get pissed off that we don't do anything. So I don't want you to stay there. The goal is for you to move through that, have something in your toolbox so that way you know how to move through these types of situations because they happen to everyone. They happen to me too. And this is a part of the journey when you are changing your routines, when you're changing, you know, anything that's like not working for you. You're changing, you're almost like there's a routine, there's something that's not vibing with exactly how you want it to and you're aware of it and it's happening for a reason so that way you can make changes so that these changes work better for you. Now, I want to remind you changes take time. It takes over a month for you to see even a little bit of a difference. Sometimes within that month, we fall off. We feel resistance. We want to quit. Like, if you felt any of those, that is totally normal. You're not alone. We're going to get through this together. And bottom line, I need you to remember this method when it comes to you feeling like you're almost like beating yourself up and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm like not doing all the things. I have that feeling constantly, and I do these three things that I'm telling you so that way I can realign myself, I can get myself in a better mood, and I can show up for the things that I actually want to show up for, do the things that I actually want to do. Um, and then I feel better, and everyone around me feels better. And that's why I'm sharing this episode with you. So I want to start off before I go into that. I need to remind you that planning is a big part of it. And not only setting things up in a day to day thing, but like having a backup plan. If things don't go your way, have a backup plan, things to help you when you fall off. And if you haven't heard already, if you've been living underneath a rock, the Get Shit Done Planner is the easiest tool that you can have in your toolbox to help you schedule things out in your day so that way you literally get the things that you want done and some, and you feel good along the way. You don't feel drained and depleted. You actually feel so excited when you're like doing a little check, or a sticker, however you want to do it. For me, I like the eco-friendly version, so I just keep it on my iPad. But let's say you want to do a down, like you're actually printing it out. Well, you can pick on there if you want to just put a little sticker, pick up cute stickers from like the Dollar Tree or something. Or you can even, if you're trying to get really fancy, you can laminate it and get some really cool, like thin markers so that we can fill in there. And that's always a vibe when you've got like fun markers to fill in. Like I have my monthly calendar, and I have like a little container. It's pink. It's a whole vibe. I have a little eraser, and I have like all the colors that you can think of for my expo calendar. And this is our home calendar, and I do my menu for what we're eating. But The goal is for you to, one, have fun when you're creating the things that you need to do, even if they're kind of adulty, and two, like, do the damn thing. You can want it all you want, you can dream it all you want, you can try to like draw pictures, you can literally talk about it even all you want, but it's when you get up and do the damn thing, that's when magic really starts to move and you're like, okay, this is happening a lot quicker. I don't even have to worry because things just flow so quickly. Yeah, when we put things in motion and we actually go after the things that we want, you'll notice. You will notice how you will be able to get what you want so much faster. But you got to do the work. And half the battle is planning it, the other half is actually getting up and doing it. So, this planner, I'm going to leave the link below. I absolutely love it. It's the easiest thing. It gives me, I even create like a total ritual at night just to review my day for the next day. And I don't know if you guys have heard before, but this is like what all the millionaires do. I'm not saying I'm a millionaire over here, but I'm just saying, not yet. Not yet, but I'm just saying I'm following some of the things that they're doing, and a lot of it is preparing yourself the night before. So I get myself in that vibe of like, okay, what is my day going to look like tomorrow? And I just recap, like, what is it going to look like? So I want to remind you, if you can get this link below and share it with your friends, share it on social media, something you can use all year long. And the goal is for you to also prioritize giving yourself rewards on a day to day basis. It's a total vibe. It's self caring your ass out of anything along the way of getting things done. Do you feel me? Okay, moving on to the methods that we have for today. So I want to start off with keeping it really simple. It's the three F's. It's a 3F method. And some of these things you may just honestly, I just really need you to just do it. Just do it and trust me, okay? So, the first F, and I have notes because I wanted to make sure that I did not forget. Okay. Okay. See, I was already about to forget. The first F is fun. So, fun is, and you know what fun feels to you. But anytime that you're slipping up and you're just like, oh my, kind of being hard on yourself or like not doing the things that you said that you want to do, you have to like shift your mood so that we can get back into the energy of like, okay, I can actually do the damn thing. So you have to have fun. It kind of sounds like counterintuitive when you're like, but I need to do these things and I have all these goals. And, okay, but listen, this is why we need to like change your mood because you can't get to where you want to go when you're beating up on yourself and you're like pissed off and you're just like overwhelmed, stressed and a mess and frustrated and all the things. I get it, but we got to shift your mood. So, finding fun in the tiniest things and day to day, like even hourly if you can, and that looks different for everybody. Some of my favorite things is like picking up the phone and like talking to my sisters or talking to my mom, talking to anyone that just makes me laugh, make me feel good, my friends. Like, I just love talking. And if I'm not going to talk on the phone, I love like seeing a friend in person. Or another thing that's fun for me is like my dog is so entertaining, and if I haven't taken him on a walk, it's like it's fun for me to like get put my favorite music on, and then I get almost in like a prancing mode because I'm having so much fun from my favorite playlist. And I'm like, oh my God, I know all these songs. I feel like I'm in a music video. This shit's going down. Like, why is no one recording me right now? And then like I'm literally having so much fun with my dog. So and that maybe that even looks like fun of like, I'm just like, fuck it, I'm having a truly. Fuck it, I'm having a wine. Whatever it is that you're is fun for you, pull that back out. Do a little bit more of that. And like, I'm not saying have a cup of wine every hour, okay? But like in moderation. Get back into that zone of like, how can I make this more fun? How can I make this more like, doesn't need to be so hard? Like, for example, oh, I have a really good one. Okay. For example, when you're washing the dishes, I love putting on a podcast in my AirPods. And sometimes, like these people, it's like I feel like I'm right there with them. And then I'm cracking up. My eyes could almost tear up because I'm like, so true for me. And I feel like I'm there with them and I'm like in my own world. I'm like, ah, like, and I'm like chopping things up. And then my family's like, are you okay? And I'm like, it's the podcast. And so, like, that's fun for me. So, now, first F, find fun in your day to day life, hourly life. If you're at work, on your lunch break, put some fucking jams on that make you catch a vibe. If you are not catching a vibe on your lunch break, your fault, baby. That's your fault. I need you to catch a vibe. Okay. So, and maybe that's like old school hip hop. Maybe that's old school rap. I don't know. But have fun. Number two, second F, fuzzy. I know it's so weird, but I needed to catch your attention. How do you like what the fuck is fuzzy? You know what fuzzy is. Like maybe it's this pillow if you're watching me on YouTube. Like this is fuzzy. Okay, so dogs are fuzzy. Fuzzy socks, fuzzy blanket. So I need you to do more things that are activating your senses. Maybe you're snuggling up on a fuzzy blanket. Maybe you're putting on your favorite fuzzy like sweats and fuzzy sweater and it makes you feel good. Maybe you're like literally playing with your dog and you're aware of it. You're consciously in the one-on-one mode and thankful and attitude of gratitude with your dog and you're just like, oh, he's so soft and he's so cute, and you're like scratching him on his belly and he's doing that weird leg kick thing and like you're getting him right there by the ear where he likes it. Like fuzzy, find the fuzzy in your day to day, and it can be like I said, it could like be so many different things, and I want you to drop it in the comments how many different things that you can find are fuzzy and that are actually funny too. And you'll see when you pay attention to those, it's like, wow, my mood already shifts because I'm paying attention to the fuzzy. And like I said, it could be like your fuzzy socks. Like I have my favorite pair of like cheetah. Everyone over here knows that, like I love me some cheetah, and they're cheetah print fuzzy socks, and they're like my favorite pair of fuzzy socks. And I just like in my hardwood floor, I'm just like gliding around with my fuzzy socks, and it's just so much fun. Um, or I'm like, where are my cute little slippers? I've got like three or four even pairs of probably cheetah print slippers. Too many that I need, but that's okay because they make me catch a vibe and they're fuzzy. And it's about finding that throughout the day and feeling good and catching some momentum and getting back in alignment and like, okay, it's not even that bad. I don't have to go after the whole last thing that I'm trying to do. I don't have to go after this for being in a shame energy, a shame shit show. We're going after this with confidence. We're going after this with courage and conviction. And, we're committed to doing things for us. And this reset, renewal thing takes time. When you're peeling off your layers like an onion, it takes time. Sometimes you have to shed a few tears along the way. I know I do. Okay, so my last F. Now let me recap. Your first one is having fun, finding, maybe you're picking up the phone, maybe you're having a cup of wine, maybe you're putting your favorite song on, finding fun, right? Second thing, fuzzy. And remember, we're going for a feeling. So You can literally feel fuzzy, or if it's like a cup of coffee that makes you like feel super fuzzy, or it's like your favorite cup of tea, like that makes you feel really fuzzy. There's different options. So find the fuzzy. Number three, and don't pull this off, you guys. Please just do it. Create a vibe. When you feel like a golden girl, you can take a picture and tag me on social media and be like, girl, see, I told you. It's in you. It's not on you, it's in you. Okay? All right. The last one. I know you're waiting for everyone's like, oh my god, we always save the best for last. Okay, whatever. So, F number three, tails. Tails, it's okay. Tails. He hurt himself and he was scratching, and where he was scratching, it hurts his ear. So, it's okay, Snuggies. Okay. F number three, feel. Feel good. This is it. We got to get you back into feeling good. And if you are, I get it if you're already at work. If you work from home, like I work from home. So, what is it that I need to do to get me back into that feeling good vibe? And every day is different. And you can go back to the previous episode before this because it talks about my vibes method. But if I haven't gone through my vibes method, which is like my meditation and yoga and all these things, then I need to go down like, what do I need to do to feel good? If I haven't showered, if I haven't done my makeup, if I haven't done my hair, if I haven't, maybe my nails need to get done. Like, what can I do to make me feel good? If I haven't had a good meal, if I haven't had some good fruit, if I haven't had a good cold cup of water, if I haven't gone for a walk, like everything is me feeling. And when I think of it, if I just close my eyes and I could just like shout out like 10 things that make me feel good, it's like tea, fruit, coffee, getting ready, my hair, my makeup, cute outfit. um, let's say smoke here and there. Let's say also, uh, spending time with my family. Those are all things that make me feel good. So maybe it's been a long time since you've been sitting one on one and in a vibe with your partner or your kids, and you guys are just like watching a movie and like, popping some good popcorn, pouring some soda, and pulling out your favorite, you know, ice creams or candies and just doing the family thing, and it feels good and you're in the moment. You're not on your phone. You're not worried about work. You're not like this, that, and the other. You're going for the vibe of feeling good. So, I do list a lot of things like getting ready because it's the first thing that like tricks your mind and your body once you showered and you change your clothes, and whether you put makeup on or not, whether you're going anywhere, it just makes you feel a little bit like better. And at this point, we can get all the help we can get. We can use all the help we can get. And so I want to remind you that there is no right or wrong to feeling good. Okay. So when it comes to feeling good, you know it. Close your eyes, run with it. I and if you haven't felt good in the last week, 2 weeks, 30 days, well, think back to what you were doing when the last time it was that you were feeling good. What was it that you were doing? Do more of that. Find more of that. So, this is your reminder that you have total control of how you get to show up, and how you get to choose to slay all your goals. So it's the middle of January. There's still plenty of time for you to slay all of your goals. I understand that you want things to be going a little different. There's a lot of things that I want to be going different too. But I'm here with you today and I'm here to share with you and show you that it gets to be different when we decide up here that like no, I'm I am going to make a difference. I am going to change. I am rerouting things. I am resetting my routines and my rituals, and I am resetting my mindset so that it works for me and not against me. And sometimes it's simple as finding something that's fun. And, if you haven't picked up the phone to call a friend in a minute, well, do that. And yeah, sometimes it's a little awkward and weird for a minute, and just be honest with them and say, hey, I've been caught up in my own shit. My bad. Like, can we bullshit for a little? I mean, I'm not dying, but I mean, I could just use an honest friend. And I know you keep it real with me. So, like, let's keep it real with each other for a minute. Like, it's as simple as that. There doesn't need to be any pressure, there doesn't need to be some huge end goal. Like, just go with the flow, leave a little bit of room for, like, magic and miracles. And honestly, when you align with these three F's, you will see that that vibe allows more attraction towards you. And right now, we want to get ourselves in a vibe that is leaving room for the things that we do want because they're on the way. It's just a matter of timing. It's the matter of trusting where you're at. It's a matter of trusting that it's not happening to you. This is nothing that you've done wrong. You've done nothing wrong. It may look like it, out on the outside, whether it looks like it through a breakout, whether it looks like it through extra weight, whether it looks like it in your bank account, whether it looks like it through your relationships, whether it looks like it at your job. It may look like things have gone wrong, but this is happening for the bigger things to unfold. Some things have to fall apart so better things can fall together. And you may not see that right here, right now, and that's okay. But the way that you get back into moving through things is by following these three F's. Now, it's fun, fuzzy, okay, and feel good. So, I need you to share this episode. Remember that you have total control and getting back into the alignment of catching a good vibe for yourself. And this vibe for you affects everything else around you. It directly affects your home, it directly affects your income, it directly affects your career, your family, your friends, all of the things. You, the way that you feel. So, you are the biggest source. You have the most control. And don't put a lot of pressure on yourself. You're enough. You have the power to change it all. It doesn't happen in a day. Trust that it's little by little by little. So, this is the middle of January, and you're gonna catch yourself the middle of June, and you're just like, fucking A. I did the damn thing. I stayed committed. I kept showing up, and look at what happened. I stayed committed to myself. So don't be too hard on yourself. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. Over here, we just went through a snowstorm. So talk about interesting even week. Even the last 48 hours, I must have literally fallen on my ass, literally like 10 times because of the weather, because of the snow. So, talk about the bounce back game. You got to come back strong, baby. I'm rooting for you. Don't forget to get the Get Shit Done planner. This is the planner that's going to set you up for success from now, for the next 6 months, for the next 6 years. And I just want you to know you're not alone. I'm showing up for you, and it's not by any means easy, but I do it because I know that there are people on the other side that want to show up for other things that are important to them. And I'm your example that you can change. I just made the commitment at the end of the year last year that I was going to be showing up 2 times a week, and here I am doing the damn thing. And the amount of weight that has been lifted off my shoulders, the amount of excitement that I get, the amount of uh, inner joy, inner happiness, inner excitement for even the other episodes to come. Like, I just getting started, sister. So let me be your evidence that it gets better the more that you go after the things that you really want to do. And yeah, it does feel a little sticky, but I think that's a part of anything. Think of when you're making a fucking s'more. Even like the s'mores are so delicious, but the stickiness is everywhere. It's insane. Share this episode, my friends. Don't forget to come back on Sunday. And And don't you leave this place without signing up for the free Raise Your Vibes weekly newsletter. We've done a quick twist on things this year, and we're giving you free journal prompts to help on top of your positive mantras, like a positive affirmation or mantra, whichever word works better for you. On top of that, you get free weekly journal prompts to help give you clarity, inner peace, confidence, courage, all the things to get you back in alignment. Journaling is a number one thing that keeps me going, and that's why I've decided to pour it into my email, pour it back into you so that you can see the true power in writing shit out. Now, I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you on Sunday.